Hi, welcome back. Let's talk about what happens once you've negotiated that contract. There's a lot of things that's going to happen in that 2-week period. Here's the first thing you got to do though, is you got to drop off your EMD, your earnest money deposit, also called the binder, with the title agent within that 3-day contract. If you don't drop off that binder, you could be in danger. You could end up having your contract renegotiated by the seller or given to another buyer. So make sure that you're following the contract. Make sure you drop off that binder. The bank is also going to take your order for an appraisal. If you have a 4-week window, that first 2 weeks, it takes about 2 weeks to get that appraisal back, sometimes longer. So if you don't want to get charged for an appraisal that you might not keep on a house that you might not buy, you can ask your lender to hold off, to take the money, but hold off on submitting the appraisal report. Just make sure that you're following the contract. All right, that first 2 weeks is what we call your due diligence period. It's also called a contingency period. You will see that your house will remain active on the market while you're in your contingency period. This is your chance to do all of the research that you need to do in order to feel comfortable making this house your own. Here's the chance that you have to put your cyber sleuth skills to work. There's lots you can do to research the house. There's lots of public records out there. Take a look at the seller's disclosures. Take a look at the permits that are out there that are publicly available. Take a look at anything that you can find out about that house that's going to make you feel better about your purchase. Make sure this is also the time that you order your home inspection. We don't tell you who you have to have your home inspected by. We don't even tell you that you have to have a home inspection. We strongly suggest it. If you don't have a home inspection, we will ask you to hold us harmless when you get to the closing table. That home inspection, he's not going to look behind wallpaper. He's not going to move a bunch of boxes to look behind those things. He's going to give it a visual inspection. Some inspectors get up on the roof and take pictures of the roof tiles from the roof. Some of them have a drone. Some of them only put the ladder against the roof and take a visual look from the side of the house. So it's up to you. Make sure, if that's important to you, that you ask your inspector how he's going to take a look at that roof. We have termites. We have lots of termites in our area. This is Florida. It's warm. It's wonderful. Everybody wants to be here, including all those rascally termites and all kinds of other bugs like wood post beetles. Those are called WDO. It's a different inspector than your home inspector. He's licensed by the Bureau of Business and Professional Regulation. Your termite inspector is regulated by the Department of Agriculture. You also might want to consider getting a radon test done. Radon is a colorless, doesn't have a smell, you can't see it, you can't smell it, but it will give you cancer if it's high enough in your levels in your house. The radon costs about $150. Your home inspector can usually do that for you, but it's worth doing because in Florida, and especially in the Tallahassee area, we've seen about 25% of those come back high. It's an easy remedy. It costs less than $3,000 to make sure that you get that gas out from under your house, and that reduces your chances of having cancer. It's important to do. If you're buying out in the rural areas, in some subdivisions in the Tallahassee proper area, some of them have septic, some of them have wells. You're going to want to get those major systems inspected if the seller hasn't already done it for you. The other inspections you're going to get asked for is whether or not you want a wind mitigation report or a 4-point inspection. The insurance is going to tell you which one of those they need. Your home inspector can do them for you. If you're not sure, ask him to take the pictures, and if you need them later, make sure that he's ready to charge you that little extra that you're going to need for the inspection. It's important to do those because generally the rebate you get from the inspection, or if they show what you want on that inspection report, the rebates that you get is generally more than the cost of the inspection itself. Next thing you want to do when you're in the contingency period is get that insurance lined up. Insurance is dependent on the house. It's dependent on your characteristics, like your credit score, so that they really can't give you a really good quote on your homeowner's insurance until you actually have that house picked out. So now's the time to get that lined up, so you know that, because that's part of your monthly payment that you're going to be paying to the bank every month. So that's a cost that you have a lot of control over. Shop it around. There's only so many insurance companies that are insuring in Florida, but it's still worth kind of shopping that rate around and seeing what you can get. The last thing I'm going to say is go to the inspection. If you're like the typical buyer, you're probably going to see several houses in one day, and so you may not completely remember correctly the houses that you went through. It's really important, if you want to spend any time in your house, this is the house before you own it. This is your chance. The inspection generally lasts anywhere from 2 to 4 hours. It's going to be the longest period of time that you're going to have to measure walls, to see if your couch is going to fit in that corner, or if you're going to need to get a new couch. Don't do it before closing. It's your chance to maybe walk around the neighborhood, see where the access to the lake or the park or whatever it is that's important to you. Here's your chance to kind of investigate that house, to hang out in it, and to get a feel for making it your own. If you have any questions about any of these inspections, make sure you call your inspector. Most of them will be happy to answer any questions that you have. And likewise, if you're looking to buy in the Tallahassee area, check out our other videos for more information, or our webpage, or pick up the phone, call me, text me, email me, instant message me. I'm here to help. Thanks for stopping by.